Scottie and I are back with another volume from his record collection, and we're going to be doing another artist profile today, and it is none other than Billy Idol. This is his first album, if I understand it.
This is the first one.
You know, he was in a band called Generation X. I just got you a trio of their albums for your birthday.
Right.
But we're going to be doing those in a separate video, probably, right?
Yes, it'll be separate.
Because Billy Idol and Generation X are not the same artist, obviously. But there's an interesting little history that we both kind of found out about this when you were first getting on Rate Your Music, right?
Yeah, there's two different covers for this.
Yeah, he's got a kind of an Asian print design on one of them. That was, I think, a first pressing, was it?
Yes, that was the first pressing, which I would like to get my hands on.
Yeah, I know.
Point.
Maybe we'll find it. And this is the album that has, White Wedding and Hot in the City, Dancing with Myself. Dancing with Myself, well, that was done with Generation X?
Yes.
Slightly different.
Slightly different. Some of the vocals are different on his...
It's another album from the collection of Greg.
Yep. Actually, one of my favorites on here is Love Calling.
It's an album cut, right?
That is an album cut.
Yeah, well, I always say, the best songs don't always become hits, right?
No, they don't.
There's another interesting thing about this album, if we take it out. Well, it's got an inner sleeve. It's orange. And a custom label.
Side 2.
I mean, we all know Billy Idol. He is not going to have a plain Jane label on his first album. It's got to be a Billy Idol label. I mean, the man's stage name is Billy Idol. That's a lot.
This was actually the first Billy Idol album that I got.
Oh, right. The EP that came out. This came out, I think, 81 or something like that. Or
this was the very first one that I got.
You're Dancing with Myself. Yep, I think that came out.
Moni Moni, Dancing with Myself.
Yep.
And this is from 81. Standard chrysalis label.
Yep. There's another fun feature inside if you notice the top of it. This includes the original poster. You've had this since he came out, right?
Since it came out.
There he is. I'm going to turn it on a little bit. Yep. And there we go. It's a little crinkled up, but you all know what Billy Idol looked like in those days. Nice airbrush print of him, too. So that's where that's at.
Yeah, when I buy things original, when they're sealed, I tend to keep all of the original stuff in the album.
Flesh or Fantasy, below the belt mix. So now we're getting into the big stuff. You said you don't remember where you got a lot of these, but
that sticker I know came from the warehouse in Machias.
Okay, so you got this in Machias.
Yeah. And I was really into remixes. I still love my remixes.
That is an awesome picture on the back. It's got a little bit of a lip there. Billy Idol lip.
Of course.
Oh, custom label with him on it.
Label.
It's Billy Idol. He's got to be on the label. Billy Idol sells the record, not the record company. That I could definitely see Billy Idol being that kind of guy,
And this had the below the belt mix and the standard album mix.
Okay, Moni Moni Live. There's a story that you've been telling me since we first met each other about Moni Moni that I would love you to say in this tell in this video.
Yes, I used to DJ and I used to do a lot of kid dances up north in Aroostook County. And this is one of the songs that's banned that we can't play because the kids changed the lyrics.
Yeah,
the lyrics that we cannot say here.
Yeah, they made profane lyrics to the song. Any version of Moni Moni, the original, they couldn't play this.
Yes, I am not allowed to play any Moni Moni songs.
So this is this custom label again?
Different label.
Let's get a musical note on it. The blue.
Butterfly.
Oh, it's a butterfly, a chrysalis butterfly. Chrysalis butterfly. Is this an original? You got it?
This is an original.
You got this or not?
This is from the warehouse in Machias.
Warehouse in Machias again. Okay.
This has 4 different mixes of the song. I think my favorite one on here was the Hung Like a Pony remix.
I love that name, Hung Like a Pony. Okay, now we're getting into the Billy Idol album. As you can see, it says an MTV logo on it. Do you know where you got this warehouse again?
This is from the warehouse as well.
Yep. You gave me another copy of this, so this is a video I did.
This is my original one.
Yep. Classic album, Flesh or Fantasy, Rebel Yell.
And if you notice on his albums...
Eyes Without a Face, one of my favorites.
Side 1, Side 2. So this was his first album. Second album. Side 3, Side 4.
Yeah, he does what the Roots do now. He, you know, with the tracks on the Roots CDs, if you buy the Roots CDs, go sequentially. So, you know, you'll have like 1 through 14 on their first album, and then 15 through maybe 26 on their next album. That's how it goes down. So Billy Idol cited his albums in a similar way. Custom label?
Custom label.
I was like, that's kind of a cool idea. I didn't realize Billy Idol actually did that. I never looked at the back of that. So, like I said, the Roots do that now. Okay, so Rebel Yell, 12-inch single, again from the Warehouse?
No, this is from... I would probably say I got this at Sound Source.
Awesome. It's got the Rebel Yell cover on the back.
And if I remember right, this was not an American release.
It's got some cream.
This was an import. You can tell usually by the jacket.
Yeah, the jacket's glossy, meaning it's an import. And it's made in the UK. That is UK pressing, folks.
White Wedding, Crank Call, Rebel Yell. And this is another 12-inch single that I picked up. This one was for To Be a Lover.
Where did you get this one, or do you not remember?
Not sure.
Okay.
This might have come from Dawn's. No, this came from Dickies Vinyl.
This is
this is over at the antique store on Main Street in Bangor.
Oh, cool. So we got this at the Antique Marketplace in Bangor. Or at least it came from there originally. Well, we got it there. I'm not really sure.
And this is...
Promo.
Sure.
So this is the promo record. Got a standard chrysalis.
That album there was very, very hard to find.
Okay, this is Vinyl Idol. You can find an American version of this on vinyl and CD, but well, CD anyway. But this is a different thing.
This came out many years before the American release.
It's the same content, but this is
Same content.
This is an import.
Yes.
And these are the 12-inch mixes. Well, at least some of them.
They're all 12-inch mixes on here.
Yeah, this CD is actually a budget bin CD in this country that came out in the 90s. But this is the original pressing of it. An import. And you get this, you said you got this in some interesting way, online maybe, is it?
I believe I got this online, yeah.
Billy Idol again. Gotta have himself on the label, of course.
And it does have extended mixes of all the songs that are on here. It has White Wedding Part 1 and 2, Dancing with Myself, Flesh for Fantasy, Catch My Fall, Moni Moni, which is the downtown mix, which is on that.
Yep.
Love Calling, a Rub-a-Dub mix. One of my favorite mixes of Billy Idol. And then there's Hot in the City, which is also another mix. But I looked for this for a very long time before I finally was able to get it. I knew it existed, couldn't find it.
Now, I know we got this at Bull Moose, I think.
This came from Bull Moose, yes.
Whiplash Smile.
Whiplash Smile.
86.
And so this would be album number 3.
5 and 6.
So
Yep.
you have side 5, side
Because they're
6.
titling the side sequentially. There's the back of that. There's a logo.
And it
Another
is a
custom label, and there he is again.
This definitely needs to be cleaned.
The good thing about, you know, I guess Billy Idol albums, if you get them on vinyl, is that when you open up the vinyl and you spin it around on your turntable. Right. This is White Wedding.
This is the last one in my collection.
Now, this is, I have a 12-inch version, but I don't think it's this one. This is a cover sleeve, picture sleeve. Same style as the first album, because it's got the 1-2.
Yeah, this has parts 1 and part 2, which is on Vital Idol. But this has them separated.
And
just part 2 on the second side.
there you have it.
And that is my Mr. Billy Idol collection.
There you have it. So anyway, like I said, I think you have, I think was it 4 Generation X albums at this point?
Yes.
That we could do at some other point, but for now that's Billy Idol, and as of now, enjoy your music, and we will see you next time. Peace.